Hey everyone, John here, your host on Mgtow is Freedom. Mgtow is men going their own way. I did a little video yesterday on censorship with YouTube. Boy, have they really come down on us now. But you know what the nice thing is they can't stop us altogether. I know that if they kill my channel, I'll just go somewhere else. They know they can't stop us now that way. There's Minds, there's Steemit, there's VidMe. Right now there's this other one that's, I can't remember what it's even called, but there's a bunch coming up. Right? So YouTube can't lose its edge or it's out of business. So it can't fire us altogether as YouTube content providers. But they're trying to make it the most difficult possible. I'm not quitting YouTube. Not yet. Because for me, it's not about the money. That's not what this was about. It was about getting out to you guys. Talking to men everywhere. Getting men to start talking to each other. Helping each other out. Helping them to see what the heck is going on around here. Right? Wake up from the dream, which is actually a nightmare. And see women for what they are. See the social system for what they are. See marriage for what it is. And see the legal system for the diabolical tool of social engineering. Cheers to everyone. It is hot in California. And when it gets this hot, I like to drink a beer instead of a scotch just to get more hydration. Yeah, a guy could get heat stroke out here, you know. You have to make sure you have enough beer with your scotch. All right. Anyways, there is a huge conflict on YouTube over content, right? And they're finding new and exciting ways to jerk us all around, and I hate that. It pisses me off. Right now I've got 8 videos that I'm trying to get them to review. They won't even review them. They're supposed to get it done. Before they said it'd be a couple of days. Now they're saying it's going to take a week. Cracks me up because they're not going to stop me. They're not going to stop you. They're going to try, but they can't do it. You see, as Mgtow, you, all of you, and I, we've created, as far as they're concerned, a monster. This Mgtow beast is to them a monster. What is it to us? It's an idea of liberation. It's a way to think that takes the monkey off your back. Takes the blinders off your eyes, takes the cuffs off your hands and your testicles and your ankles, and allows you to walk, to go your own way, to find freedom. By the way, thanks for the awesome cigars and beer and scotch and coffee. And I've got some Opus X cigars coming, thanks to a generous contribution. Thank you, brother. All right. So, we're dealing with, on YouTube, a fight, right? A fight for free speech. Not to be tucked away in some hidden corner where no one can find you. Yeah, they say, John, you put up all the videos you want, but we're going to make it so hard for anyone to find you that they can't, and therefore your voice is silenced. No kidding. 2 weeks ago, I was having anywhere from 8,000 to 12,000 hits on every single video. Because of YouTube's efforts, they've got it knocked back down to 4, 5, and 6. That's how much they've tightened the screws on us. This is a fight to the death as far as they're concerned. But let's talk about fighting on a more personal level, shall we? How many times have you heard of men fighting over a woman? You know, when I was younger, it happened a lot more. What did that do? This fight over a woman. Well, it increased her perceived value, didn't it? Well, this guy wanted her, but this guy already had her. But this guy felt that she was hers, right? Or she was his. You got 2 guys fighting over the same woman. What's going on in her head? Right? She thinks she's got her choice of men. She thinks she is so valuable, right, that it's worth it for men to injure themselves, to duke it out. She's going to walk away from that with an inflated ego like you cannot imagine. right? But is she any more valuable than the next girl? No, definitely not. What is she? She's just a woman, right? What's the difference between a sandwich and a sandwich? Right? Mayonnaise, mustard, salt, pepper, lettuce, tomato, roast beef, Swiss cheese. It's a sandwich, right? What's the difference in bed between her and another woman of similar appearance? It's nominal. What's the difference in their personalities? I don't see a whole lot of difference between 99% of the women I see out there. They're all the same. So why fight over any one woman? Right? It's this perceived value, this claimed ownership. It's a waste of time. It's a trick. Right? One fight between two guys over one woman will affect hundreds of men and thousands of women. They'll believe that women are worth fighting for when they're not. Because really, what are you fighting for when you fight over a woman? Think about it. She wears a better set of jeans. She's learned to walk in a pair of heels better. She's better at applying makeup. She's got fuller, thicker hair. What are you fighting for? Let me put it this way to you. If two guys, one's a boyfriend and one's not, think that this woman is going to accept them after the fight as the winner, what's that say about her? She's willing to let two men duke it out for her. You know, never mind what she thinks about her perceived value. What does that say about her? Kind of says she's a gold digger, in my opinion, in a lot of ways. Right? What if a woman gets two guys that are both keepers interested in her? They're both driven, they're both good looking, they're both muscular, they're both aggressive. Right? She thinks she's got two guys now that are going to go through life and bust their ass for her, right? She's really going to hold herself out as a prize. Like I said, other women will see that and they'll engineer the same sorts of things. And how hard is it for a woman amongst regular non-Mgtow men to get two men interested in her at once and then cause a fight? And see, it's a test, in other words. Which guy is going to fight harder? See, women have got guys on the hook left and right. They've got 2, 3, 4 guys they're working. 2, 3, 4 guys they're screwing. 2, 3, 4 guys they're shit testing. 2, 3, 4 guys, that maybe more, I don't know, that they're trying to discover who is going to supply them, the woman, with the best chance to make the most money and have the easiest life for her. If that isn't gold digging, I don't know. Right? That woman's got 2 gold mines, and she's going to find out which one's going to produce the most. So what does the fight produce? What does the fight provide her? In addition to notoriety, right? A perceived increased value. She's really going to get a guy who not only has proven himself to be the most dominant, the most aggressive. In his head, he's going to go, oh my God, I had to fight for her. I had to kick some ass. I had to go all the way and prove myself to her. What does she get? She gets a more reliable, controllable slave. That's right. Because now that he's won her, not only does he think he's really awesome, but he's like, oh shit, I need to protect her now. Right? I really need to keep working hard so I don't lose this one. I don't want her to get away, do I? You can see how the fight, what's all the fighting about? Right? That's what it's about. It's about a woman using her mind to control multiple men at once. Using her body, using everything she has to make herself appear so attractive that men would hurt themselves. That's what all the arguing's about. That's what all the fighting's about. Oh yeah. That's what they're after. It's the same story yet again, but with a bit of a twist, a different angle on it. Right? And there are women that will get men fighting. Not only that, it turns them on. It excites them to see men willing to kill themselves, right, for women. And like I said, what are we fighting over? Is that the only woman that can make a sandwich? Is that the only woman that knows how to apply makeup? Right? And this one's for you, Doc. Doc sent me some pictures, before and afters, or with and without makeup women. Horrifying without. Gorgeous with. Absolutely stunning women who, when they peel their makeup off, they look like Freddy Krueger's little sister. I didn't think I was going to be able to slip that one in there, but I did. There you go, Doc. Was not a wasted email, brother. So it's not that she's that good. It's not that other women can't do the same thing. It's just that this one is. She's doing the makeup just right. She's making the sandwich very, very well. Oh, she only uses the finest mustard. Right? Only the finest bread. Right? That's a good sandwich you're getting. Right? And everyone knows. Guys know this. Experienced men especially. Young men take note. Women, when they're young, they'll fuck you. They'll fuck you real hard. They'll do a good job. They'll be energetic. What I like to call enthusiastic.